Lately, I've been getting messages asking me to explain where to start movement training. I remember when I heard about it for the first time, how I tried looking online for content to see what I can learn so I can start moving with freedom, and there was some content. Not a lot, but some. But my problem, and I'm guessing many other people have the same problem, is that all of this knowledge can be overwhelming and that without a structure, it's hard to know where to start. So I'm going to create a series of videos going over all of the basic aspects of movement training so you have something to start with. The first aspect I want to touch on in this video is resting or starting positions. The first one is deep squatting, an amazing resting position that serves as a starting position as well, and hanging, which isn't really a resting position, but it definitely is a starting position, meaning you'll start many movements from that position. So without any further ado, let's get started. So the first drill we'll focus on is hanging. There couldn't really be any simple exercise I can give you than to simply hang, but even this one has important things to pay attention to. One is that you want the distance between your hands to be shoulder width, and two is that you want to relax into it. It will help you with three things. One is that you will start to develop basic grip strength you will need for upper body strength exercises and advanced hanging drills. Two, it will help you decompress most of the joints in your body, including the spine. And three, it will improve your body's alignment. It will stretch your main pulling muscles and open up your shoulders. If your shoulders are unstable and you've had some dislocations, you'll probably need to rehab your shoulders before trying the passive hang. Instead, you can maybe try the active hang with touching the ground with your legs to reduce load, but don't trust my word for it, as this isn't medical advice. Go to a physiotherapist or a professional who can diagnose your specific problem and help you strengthen your shoulders before you start passive hanging. That's it for hanging. Now to the deep squat, one of my favorite positions ever to be in. Basically, all you want to do is sit as deep as you can while touching the floor with your entire foot and point your knees to where your toes point. This position will help you with ankle mobility, hips flexibility, reducing load on your lower back, getting your knees used to being fully flexed, and stretching your spine erectors. It's also the starting position for almost every locomotion sequence, a big part of the movement world, and on top of it all, it will really help your digestive system. Now, at first, it's probably not going to be easy for you to get into the deep squat for two reasons. One is that you lack hips mobility, and the second one is that you lack ankle mobility. Whatever the case is, there are two things you can do to improve your situation. One is simply sitting as low as you can for sets of 3 minutes, and the second is placing a small plate weight or anything else beneath your heels, which will reduce the amount of flexibility you need in your ankle to deep squat. Both of these methods are going to help you develop the ranges of motion you're missing, but it's not going to be easy. Your tibialis anterior is going to burn like a motherfucker, and it probably won't be the most pleasant experience of your life, but it's worth it. Trust me. When I started working on my deep squat, I could barely go low, but because I did a set of 3 minutes of deep squatting after every workout I had, it gradually improved to where I am now, being able to sit comfortably and to actually rest in the deep squat. If you're still struggling, try sitting with a wider distance between your legs. Just make sure your knees aren't collapsing inwards. And if you're feeling any pain in your knees, just get out of the position, let them rest, and try the next day or whenever you feel comfortable again. It can even be a few hours later. Your knees are probably not used to being in this position too much, even if you have no injuries or anything. So take your time and listen to your body. That's it. These are the most basic positions you want to start with to learn how to move. I would suggest hanging whenever you get a chance during the day, and definitely to deep squat as much as possible too, especially if you're starting to feel stiff in your lower back and maybe even have some lower back pain. Let me know if this video helped you in any way to understand how to approach the movement training world and what other aspects of movement training you'd like me to focus on in the next video. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like it and subscribe to the channel. I'll be mainly focusing now on creating more videos like this one, teaching you how to start your movement journey. Until next time, peace.